Okay, let's see if it's actually worked. Not yet for me.
Okay, let me look at my computer.
Oh, it has worked. Hello, everyone. Okay, it's working good. That's all that matters, right? People will be people are just running late. Okay, so we don't need that. We need the instructions.
So, Rosie, get any Lego October 1st?
Say again?
Did you get any Lego yesterday?
Well, I didn't, but I do plan to get the Disney Castle and the tumbler. But I don't know why I'm waiting on a tumbler because I don't think it'll go on sale anytime soon. So I might as well get it now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Neither is a Disney Castle, but I usually just wait and hope until they do. But then we've got Black Friday coming and obviously Christmas sales, so I think we could see some sort of sales, but I doubt it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the good thing about like living in the U.S., we'll probably see those sets on rollback. I think we had a discussion about this. I'm like, I think it's gonna be in rollback in like a couple months, and you're like, no, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't see it. If it goes on Walmart in the first month, then I'll give you $5. There we go. That's
whoa! That could pay all my bills, y'all.
Exactly.
I'll be finally out of debt.
There we go.
Let me share this through my community tab. Let me sign into my Lego account.
Yeah, I'll ping it in Tommy's Discord when he actually gets it. Hopefully, he won't be more than 5 minutes.
So he was driving when you messaged him, or Elisa was driving?
I think Elisa was driving, yeah. He just said he was in the car.
Tommy gets a free chauffeur, he gets a girlfriend, a chauffeur, everything. He's lucky. He's a lucky man.
Hello.
Joanna in the house.
Hello. How are you doing?
How are you doing? Tommy's not here yet. He said it'd be 5 minutes.
Ah, no worries. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're here for Tommy, you can. No, I'm kidding. Jana just out there. We're all here for Tommy. So Rosie's holding me here by force. So
I've made about 600 million mistakes building this set, by the way. Now, I blame it because I'm on stream building it and chat distracts me, but then no one's in the chat, so it's it's
that one person blocking is like, hey, and then you're like, hey, and then you get distracted.
Yeah.
Let me actually post it in the Discord 1 minute.
We're gonna be famous, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about it, and then you messaged me earlier, Rosie. I was like, oh yeah, it's Saturday today.
He forgot about you, Rosie. How do you feel?
I don't mind. I nearly forgot as well. I actually remembered it by about 12 o'clock. I was like, oh yeah, I'm streaming today.
I was on way too many streams. So yesterday, I think I was on a stream, a drunk stream, so I don't remember all of it. And then I decided to sit in a call with people and just rant about life and try to set up my Bricklink store and do this and do that. So, yeah.
It's a pain in the ass doing a Bricklink store, though. Don't you have to send your ID and
Yeah, you have to do all that stuff. I haven't done that stuff yet. I was just listing a bunch of stuff because I have way too much Lego. So
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I was gonna start a campfire with it, but I changed my mind. So.
Yeah. Did you get anything October 1st then, Johanna?
I did. I mean, I had to be really good because I have just literally blown my entire budget on various sets last weekend. But I got the Santa sleigh and I got some bricks and pieces to make up for the show.
Joanna, did you at Tommy Rick?
Yeah, I've just changed it. I've already noticed.
Let's see.
Just changed it.
You just added it. There's Tommy Rick and TommyCBricks, so he gets added. Okay.
Well, he was on the top, so that's what
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
No, I want to get the tumbler and the Disney Castle, but I don't know why I haven't bought them yet.
There was loads of them in the store. I went into I wasn't going to, which is why I streamed on on the 30th. But I went into store on the first, and there was like so many Disney castles. They definitely anticipated that to go quick. And also there was Video Series 2, which I know neither of you cares about, but I do. So I got 2 of those.
You bought 2 single video carrot? You didn't buy all of them?
Well, it's because they weren't in a box. They were just hanging up, so I wasn't sure. So I couldn't if there'd been a box, I could have just got on one side, and I would have been sure that was a whole thing. But because it was hanging up, I was like, I don't know how they hang this up. Like, I don't know if somebody just took 2, hung them up like that, So I was like, oh well, I'll just get 2.
They probably tried to screw with you guys just because they know the trick now.
It was super well hidden. They definitely weren't expecting people to want them because they were next to the Series 1 boxes and they're pretty much identical. It's just a color change, and obviously the minifigures are different. So I was like, great. I didn't even notice them when I was walking past them twice. So
I think we all kind of want them in the sense that we know that they're going to be kind of, I don't know, limited in the sense the video's on its way out, and we're not going to get it in 2022.
He was coming to Europe. I thought that wasn't going to be a thing, but
yeah,
I don't know where the rumor came from. I think that some people just saw that it wasn't on the website, like, oh yeah, it's retiring, or Lego's not going to release it. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's available everywhere. For us, it still says coming soon. And we don't even have all the stunt sets in the USA, but I was told that it was via the shortage of cardboard. They're delaying some stuff. So.
Oh, because I didn't have all the stunt ones. Because the only stunt person I was interested in was that chicken one, and they didn't have that one. The best one.
So you guys might have had some of them delayed too, because I think half of the fights got delayed. So.
They had 3 of them, the 3 most boring ones, because I've seen where did I look at it? Yeah, I think the Lego website had all of them, and I was like, oh, the chicken one's quite fun. Ben wanted to get the chicken one, but he
the legend Ben, we all love Ben here, so.
Well, I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm speaking for myself,
You got the boring one instead.
Every time he mentions Ben, we're like, yeah.
It was so much fun in that stream, actually. He's definitely getting into it. I don't know, when we first started streaming, we were super nervous, and now I overshared details. I'm like, I don't even know if people care about this shit, but now you know.
I can tell y'all are having a lot of fun with it too, which is good. Because I know, you mentioned at first, so yeah, you were really nervous about it. The thing that I always appreciate is you guys kind of roll with the punches. So if I go in the chat and say something stupid for fun, which I love doing, y'all just roll with it, and I'm just like, okay, they're cool. So
Ben loves it.
there you go.
Hey Tyson.
We have a TommyCBricks.
Hello.
Hello, Tyson.
Oh, Tyson.
No, it's the guy. Tyson,
I like your new name, Tommy.
No, it's because Tyson Throwbricks has just entered the stream, the chat. So I was
Yes,
just...
BFAB, run a read.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They do fuck up twice.
Jay Hutch, you screwed your name twice. Versus Tommy Rich as Tyson. That makes sense.
Who knows what he's called.
So how much money did you spend on October 1st then, Tommy?
Well, I mean, I got all the sets early. All of the sets that I got were early. At least I spent 100. My brother spent 160.
Oh, for the Mario.
Yeah. So, collectively as a family, it's 300.
Seems like
in terms of personally, about 100. Because I got all my sets a week early.
Yeah. You are so cool, Tommy.
Because I got all the Spider-Man sets and the Tumbler. But I got them all on September 20th.
What do you mean all the Spider-Man? I thought there was only one.
No, there's 3. There's the Sanctum, there's the Vulture, there's the 4+ set.
Okay, right. I've seen the Sanctum one. That's the one I noticed.
Yeah, the Vulture one's my favorite, I think.
Oh, cool. Oh, that does look quite nice, actually. I mean, I'm 100% not in Spider-Man, but it looks like a nice set. I am definitely not just looking that up, by the way. I'm really getting this up by hard.
No, I do want to get the Tumbler, but I just want to wait till it goes on sale, because even though I don't think it will go on sale too soon, we have got Black Friday soon, and then obviously Christmas sales.
It may go
I
on
think
sale.
You're more likely. Yeah, I think you're more likely to see January for a sale like that.
If it's January, then I'll probably just buy it. I can't wait that long.
Thing is, I want to get the UCS one in November I don't know if I'll be buying it in November, but I do want to get it.
I mean, I do like the UCS one, but I think if the mini one didn't come out, I would have bought the UCS version. But because the mini one's come out, that sort of satisfied my niche for like Batman. So I don't feel I have to go out and spend another 200.
Yeah, but the problem with me is like Johanna with modulars, because I have multiple of them. I now want them all. Like I've got the
Batmobiles.
No, I've got the me and Elisa have the 1989 Batmobile, the big one. I have the Ghostbusters car. She has the James Bond DB5, and all of them scale with each other. So it's like I want the tumbler to go with it.
We've got
to catch them all thing.
Yeah,
hello,
exactly.
RJ.
What's up, RJ?
I've just realised that I don't have two screens, so it's either I'm looking at my instructions or I'm looking at what's happening in the stream. It's definitely not useful.
See, I'm kind of in the same boat because my camera is in the way of one of my monitors, so I can't really use it.
Limited space. We need to have proper recording studios.
No, I wish I had a proper recording studio.
One day.
I feel that you guys need to move. What was Ben saying that if you wanted a full Lego room, you have to change it to the living room or something? You should totally do that.
Yeah. So basically, we once had to sleep in the lounge because there was this is such a weird story, but we had a rat die in a wall between our bedroom and our bathroom, and because it was in the wall, we couldn't remove it, so it just started decomposting, and it was the smell was so awful. We had to sleep in the lounge or the living room. Which is just the most thrilling story ever. But Ben loved it because he had his bed and the huge projector, so he was just playing games in bed, and it was he loved it. So he was yeah, sure, you can have the master bedroom as your Lego room, but we have to have a lounge bed. It was that makes no sense.
That actually sounds a lot of fun. So I say go for it. Get a huge Lego room, turn it your master bedroom into a Lego room, and you'll be happy for a week and then regret it.
And then it's this is boring. This is not good.
I hate this. Everyone walks into your living room, they're why is there a bed out here?
Yeah, it would be really inconvenient. We'd have to walk over the bed to get to the kitchen. It makes no sense.
Nah, anyway. Just sleep in the hallway, and then every room that you have can be a Lego room.
Or just set up a little obstacle course. That'd be really fun.
I mean, I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon.
Don't worry, I can convince Ben. I was told that I have charm by myself, so yeah.
Well, we better brace himself then.
Also, hello to the beautiful people in chat because Rosie won't acknowledge you, so I got you.
I've been acknowledging them.
Beautiful people.
Rosie's a bad streamer, confirmed.
Yeah.
I mean, this is only my third stream, so
I feel I read more of Rosie's comments than he does.
I mean, that is
anyway.
True.
What's everybody been up to? I'll create conversation because I've
Tommy,
been out all day.
Let's talk about last night.
Do we have to?
You had a t-shirt sale because my friend thought it would be funny because I said no one's buying your t-shirts to buy a t-shirt, and at the end of the day, you know who lost? You know who the joke was on? Him. He spent $50. So
I've missed something, evidently.
Okay, here's a story, John. A quick story, okay? Tommy sells t-shirts. I said no one would buy them. Tommy was like, yeah, people are going to buy them. I'm like, no, they aren't. And then I was on a drunk call yesterday with Tommy and another person, and the person thought it'd be funny to buy a t-shirt just to prove that I was wrong so Tommy would get a sale. Now, poor person spent $50 on a t-shirt that he didn't want. He didn't even know who Tommy was until I had him on the stream, and now he has a $50 t-shirt. So
I found it very funny.
$50 on a t-shirt?
It was 50 Canadian, so it's 30.
What, is this your t-shirt?
Yeah, it's the Bugle ones.
I didn't know who Tommy was until I threw Tommy on the street. Who buys a t-shirt from someone you don't know? I'm just saying.
It was it was one of the Bugle shirts, so it was 20, but because he lived in Canada, it was
nah, there's no excuses.
like £7 shipping.
No excuses.
And obviously that converted to Canadian was like, that's like 50 Canadian.
Which hurts.
Well, I imagine it hurt him a lot more than it hurt me.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
like, great. You keep going.
Like, how are you trolling me by buying a T-shirt from you? Like, yeah, okay, I guess he proved me wrong, but I don't care. It's his money. He's the one losing the money. So,
hey, he's getting a nice shirt out of it.
He didn't know who you were.
It's a nice shirt, though.
An hour before you were talking to me, he's like he didn't know you existed.
Well, yeah, that's why I was very like, I thought he was joking, and he was like, "No cap, I'm gonna do it."
He's an interesting fellow.
But Tommy, how does it feel to know that 100% of your sales are being from someone making?
They're pity sales.
I'll have you know that it wasn't 100% of sales.
What, you've had another sale?
Elisa bought
multiple. I've had multiple sales. Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Tommy's like, why is the T-shirt address to my house?
But yeah, the T-shirts are doing the T-shirts are doing better than I thought they would. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the other pieces of merch coming out.
Tommy was happy that he finally sold 3 shirts instead of 0. So Tommy's like 3 sales, baby.
As well, Tommy, what's that about?
What?
I heard you've messed up your sleep pattern again after doing an all-nighter. And after that, here's the thing. I was doing Daily Bugle last night, and I need to post about that actually because that's delayed till Tuesday now.
Continue.
I was building the Daily Bugle on this stream that BFAB is talking about. I was doing the light kit for it and everything.
And you dropped it.
And as I was moving it, I dropped it.
No.
That is a little bit funny, not gonna lie.
It was funny, but it's also incredibly not funny.
It's funny for
I just kind of looked at it and I was like, well, I mean, I just don't know what to do with my life now. I was like, that's delayed the video by a day, so I had to rebuild 3 floors basically,
right?
Which was a pain, but like thankfully
But you just
I'm sick of the light kit. I love light kit so much, but like I compared it to sewing. It's like one of those things that's completely and utterly painful throughout the entire process. But then when you finished it, you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, you like turn the lights on, you're like, wow, this is magical. You forget all your pain straight away.
Exactly. And like I've got like 1 floor left to do in terms of lights and then the roof. But all of the rest of it's lit up already. And then I've just got like I've hidden all of the circuit boards and stuff up the fire escape. So like I can get to the boards if I need to add more things to it, which is really useful. The only thing is there is absolutely no room for cable management, so I need to get some like blue tack or something to try and like stick it in certain places that isn't gonna be obvious to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, I got a personal question asked. Justin Martin, how's it going, my friend? Do you have any of the No Way From Home sets? No Way From Home sets. The answer is that to that. Why can't I speak today? Fuck, I can't.
Would you like me to read the question to you?
The answer to that is no. I didn't have to drag that out, but the answer to that is no.
Okay, that's a very good one-word answer to a very elaborate question. I have them all, Justin.
I mean, what was I going to say? No, I don't have the sets. Here's why. Okay, sorry, Justin, I got you. The reason I don't have the sets, Justin, is I'm broke. Okay, there, simple.
That wasn't so painful, was it?
You can't be broke.
It took a lot.
$35,000 worth of Lego. Though,
yeah, so that's in the past, sir. When you don't have debt and you can okay, here's the thing. As a kid, when I was 19 years old, which was like 75 years ago.
Yeah, when you're a child. Yeah.
More like 3.
Yes. But I worked 2 jobs and I had 0 debt. So when you're working 2 jobs and have 0 debt, you could buy a lot of Lego. And that's what I did. And now I have $35,000 worth of Lego, and that's my life.
Can we play the violin?
Yes. And I'm going to burn it all. So. Campfire, anybody?
So how come the video is not Monday? How come Tuesday? Unless you're planning to, are you doing a video Monday or not?
I've got to basically film it all tomorrow because I don't have time to film it today.
No.
Yeah, he wants to hang out with Elisa, right? Is that
well, I mean, no, I've still got to do, like I say, I've still got one floor of the lights to do, one floor, like the roof of the building to do, which I know is going to be a pain because it's like, so this light kit, it's really, really good. The one that I've been sent, it basically adds spotlights to all of the signage, but obviously I've got to build all that. So there's like, it's not just a case of like sticking a bunch of lights in it. It's a case of I've got to build like some spotlights and then attach them to the building, take the building apart and add them in. So I got to do that basically tonight. That leaves me all of tomorrow to basically film it, as well as the other stuff that I've got to do that I can't talk about on stream. And then
oh, that secret stuff. I know.
And then basically next week's again going to be a super manic week. I'm basically working every day and still going to go get out only 2 videos.
Tommy, you are so lazy. I'm disappointed in your content creator motivation.
That's funny coming from you, BFAB.
Hey, okay, it's only been
9
like 17 days since my last video, okay? And to the secret project that I'm working on that I can't talk about, it's been, I don't know, a week, 2.
Yeah, you need to upload videos, BFAB. I want to upload the video.
I'm not trying to be famous anymore. I like my 5 seconds of fame 10 years ago. So.
Damn it.
Do you burn Lego boxes?
No, I just burn people.
I need to start flat packing them though, because they take up too much room.
I did at the start, but I got rid of the small ones after a while.
Yeah, I did the same. Because I just put boxes in boxes.
Yeah.
I used to keep every box. Now I occasionally throw away boxes. I still have a crap ton of like flattened out boxes. So.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the set though. Like any UCS type of set, I say any UCS type of set. So things like the Bugle, the Benatar. Yeah, the stuff like that. I've got the boxes for all of that.
And you know, the really annoying ones to store that you actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Those I keep.
Or if they have like nice box art, like the it's like the creator cards and stuff. I keep those
to the wall. Yeah.
I mean, not that insane, Resi. Mr. Big Hogwarts.
I was going to throw away all my boxes early on, but like I have a lot of like older set boxes. Be like, I don't know, 2 years ago I went and bought like a lot of older sets, like all the old Spider-Man sets sealed, which cost a lot of money. So like throwing away like those boxes would piss me off because like I paid like $200 plus for like a $10 set back in the day. So like that's annoying to like throw away those boxes. So I would never throw away like those. So.
Yeah, but like the small Harry Potter boxes, I initially kept, and then because I kept them in the same room as my Lego, and I just started taking up so much room with like a rather display thing, so I got rid of those. And also, like realistically, not really going to add to the value. They're like $20 sets.
Yeah, I never throw away instructions though, like especially for bigger sets. Like I think on like rare sets like Town Hall, for example, I've seen those instructions go for like 50-60 quid on eBay just alone for instructions.
I mean, why would you throw away instructions anyway?
I don't understand that because surely they're all on Lego.com, right?
Yeah, but people are like really like completionists, aren't they? When they want to collect like everything that came with the set.
Maybe it's just something I don't understand.
Also, the digital instructions, I hate building using the digital instructions. I only do it if I have to.
BFAB, I don't understand why you find using digital instructions, which is arguably way easier.
I'd rather lay in a bed, buy a candlelight, and play Netflix on my computer.
Buy an oil lantern.
Hey, I'm always buy candles. Like yesterday, I mean, were you on stream, Tommy, when I was just setting stuff on fire for fun? That was fun.
Yes, I do remember you doing that.
That was very therapeutic.
No, I always use digital because, like, if I've got a desk full of Lego, I don't want a third of the desk taken up by a big booklet. I'd rather just have more space to build.
Am I the only one that
Especially
lays
if you
in bed and builds Lego? But that's the only time I build Lego. Like, I have never built. Okay, let me rephrase that. In the last 3 years, I'm always building my Lego sets in bed. Like,
in bed. Oh, well, like
it's so fun.
Increased and all the pieces go missing and everything.
I mean, they could, yeah, but it's so much more relaxing. And
I'm sorry, but like I tried building in bed because the idea of that sounds really nice, and like I got such bad backache after like a bag. I was like, no, I'm too old for this. I need to like go sit at a table.
I was about to say, for me, it's more relaxed. I just lay down, chillax, and then build. So
you have some serious skills, evidently.
Yeah, talent.
I prefer building from the actual instructions. I just bought the blacksmith without instructions, but I am going to actually just separately buy the instructions just so I have them. Feels weird owning a set that I love without the instructions as well. Yeah.
Did you buy it used, I'm assuming?
Sorry?
Did you buy the set used?
No, she got it new, but it just didn't come with any instructions.
Just didn't, I didn't even.
Did I miss a HighTeaToys video?
It's a really, really nice set. I'm actually going to. I'm thinking of modifying mine again to become a Legend of Zelda set.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Like that like 30-second intro you did, or what was like a minute intro you did on that?
I want to start. Yeah, I want to do those again.
That's one you've done.
Yeah,
I
agree.
You made it all snowy.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I think thing is like the blacksmith is one of those really, really good case. Like the blacksmith video is one of those really, really good cases where everything worked perfectly and 0 mistakes happened.
Yeah,
and that never happens.
Once in a blue moon.
Like part 5 of the Beagle series.
Shush. I've had too many problems with this fucking part, and I don't understand why.
I mean, your installation of the light kit sounds very similar to mine with the Hogwarts Castle, because I did exactly the same. It literally wanted me to hang it upside down, and like, because obviously inside of it is hollow, and to put all like the cable management underneath it. So I had to lift it upside down, and when it did, the main tower just detached from the build and just smashed all over the desk. And I was like,
yeah,
okay, I'm just going to jump out of the window.
Gravity doesn't exist in those instructions. You kind of go, you do realize it's actually not glued. I know your example is, but mine isn't, and mine will fall apart if I do things.
Yeah. Oh, it was a nightmare, that one. But like once it's installed, and it's just the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's behind me. It's like, it's beautiful, but yeah. I was cured of buying light kits for quite a long time after that.
Yeah.
Well, I love lighting kits. Like they're one of my favorite things to get for Lego, apart from cases, because I believe that like once you have them installed, you never want to touch it again. But at the same time, like having it on a timer or something along those lines, so it just comes on at like certain times of the day, it basically creates a brand new life, and people get way more interested in it than if it's just a static model. And if it's in like the centerpiece of a home, those are the types of sets that I want to light up.
Yeah.
If it's like the 4+ sets, then no. But like something like the castle, something like the bugle, the way I'm modding it, something like even like the blacksmith, like that had 3 lights in it in my video, and like it elevated the set so much more.
And
just so you know, that's a fake account.
Is it?
BrickHut is not a real person. BrickHut wants to get with me. It's a fake account.
What are you talking about, BFAB?
BrickHut is a fake account.
I don't know what that means.
BrickHut is a troll account.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, I can use my mod powers and ban it. I just realized I have the power. Every time I share a stream, so now that we see that BrickHut is here, we're about to get trolled like crazy. So
okay, probably get rid of them then.
Yeah, and this is not the fun type of trolling. This is the type of trolling where it's like, you'll see.
Am I really struggling to connect this? Yes, I am.
Also, BrickHut. Hello, BrickHut. My 5th favorite mixed person. How's it going?
You have a list, do you?
Yeah. First is myself. Second is Jeremy Meeks. Third is okay. I can do that one. He makes it in the top 5, so
It's all right then.
yeah. Top 5 is always good.
So, is there any sets that anyone's getting soon that's on like the wanted list?
No.
I don't really have any apart from the Disney Castle and the Tumbler.
You come back to me.
So that your list is empty. Yeah. How about you, BFAB?
I'm too broke. I don't think about buying Lego.
What about you, Gavin?
My wish list is nothing.
Tell you what set I really want to get before it retires. The Lunar Lander.
Yeah. I could have sold you that. I got rid of mine.
Yeah, what do you get rid of it for? £10?
$5.
No, it technically $0 because I sold it for.
Oh my god!
How much I sold it for? It must have been like
Rosie. Whenever you have Lego that you want to sell, can you just sell it to me, please? Because then I get slave ones for £50.
Like £40-45, and I sent it with Hermes, and they're beyond awful. I sent that, the Saturn V rocket, and the International Space Station. And they lost all the packages, so I lost like 250 quid worth of Lego. That's what I'm guessing who bought it.
Hey, Stud City.
I chased them up for like a month to be like, what's the deal with it? And they managed to refund the postage cost, which was like, 10 quid overall. So I got £10 back and lost like 200 off.
He said so Tommy, it would have been a better
deal. Last time I used Hermes.
You lost Johanna.
Johanna!
No! Rip. Oh well. That's fine.
You probably got a message. He's going to be on a few with BFAB. He's a jerk.
Stud Sidious. There you go.
Yeah, Stud Sidious is the homie. Oh. I love how you still have the Trolls name on there, just like up there to say.
That's fine.
I've got a lot in the backlog anyway. Like,
just sets you want generally.
No, as in, like I've got sets that I need to build in like already here.
Oh really? Oh yeah,
I've got like I've got the International Space Station. I've got.
Oh, you've actually bought that?
Yeah, I've got it sealed.
Honestly, that's amazing. It's probably I'd say the Saturn V is my favorite space set.
I've got that sealed as well.
That's probably one of the best. It's not my favorite set of all time, obviously, but it's like objectively from a neutral standpoint, it's one of the best of all time, just like ever. Here we go.
Yeah, I've got a load of Minecraft sets as well.
Sorry, internet dropped.
Oh, okay.
We thought you were ditching us,
Yeah.
We're used to it.
I've been here 10 minutes. Time for tea.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to getting ditched. It's all Rosie's fault. The second people hear that you're like streaming with Rosie, they tend to leave. So.
So polite, Britt. BFAB.
What? So how my hearing aid fell out?
When are you planning to build the space station, the shuttle and stuff?
Were you talking to yourself?
What's Tommy got? Where's Tommy?
Elise is probably beating him again. Tommy, are you okay?
They were like, "Where's Tommy?" And BFAB said, "Elise is probably beating me again."
Yeah, always.
Yeah, see, she confirmed it. See, this wasn't speculating. 100% confirmed.
What was the question?
When are you planning on building the International Space Station and the rocket and stuff?
When I have a space for it to go.
You must have some space.
Nope.
I'm telling you, if you kick Elisa out, you'll have a lot more space.
That's true.
BFAB just goes, if I kick Elisa out, I'll have a lot more space to put things.
But you also won't have any money, so I guess you got to keep her around.
Fuck's sake, BFAB.
Hey, I'm just thinking out loud.
But yeah, I until I have a space to put them, like I basically, you see the IKEA cabinets behind you.
Yeah.
I have an idea where basically my Saturn V goes in one of those.
You take all the. You basically take all three shelves
take all
out.
the glass, take all the glass out. The shelves and the Saturn V goes in the middle of it.
Yeah.
All the way up. I have a really good idea.
Do like cotton for like
Yeah.
smoke and light it up and all
Yeah.
the rest of it. Yeah, I've seen those of them.
I basically want to do that.
You're gonna hang it on strings.
Yeah.
Really?
I won't half-ass it. It'll be the full-on thing.
You should do that and then open the door and let Sooty see it.
Oh yeah, so you can just be like, oh, you know what? I'll trash it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
But yeah, that's when we have like I have a feeling there's going to be like one UCS type of set in every room that we have at least.
Well,
some form of massive display.
A load of Minecraft sets you've got. Well, have you only got one UCS set?
In terms of like official UCS sets, 2. Yeah.
2. You've got the Millennium Falcon and the Slave one.
No, I got 3.
For God's sake.
I forgot about the Falcon.
You got the Falcon, the Slave one.
That's easily overlooked.
Well, it's because it's sealed.
What
it's sealed
got?
On.
I'm not counting the R2D2. Wait, have you got the Which one?
The R2D2 isn't. The R2D2 isn't technically a UCS set.
Yeah, but it is. But yeah.
Well, then in that case, 4.
See, now I just show it off. Yeah, I used to have the Slave one,
but the thing is, with the R2D2, I've got the BB-8 that goes with it, so like those have to be displayed together.
But technically, that's the UCS set. It's got a plaque.
Yeah, it does have a plaque. The BB-8 and the R2 both have plaques.
Yeah. So if one's a UCS set, surely the other one. The BB-8 has like 1,300 pieces, doesn't it? It's quite big.
Yeah, it's still like, and it was only like £79. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I remember I almost in fact, this is actually quite a fun story. So I almost didn't get the BB-8.
Right.
I missed. I wanted it, and it was retiring. And Elisa thought it'd be very funny to get it for me as a gift, but open it, take all the Lego out of it, like all the bags, and put like a bunch of random shit in there. So I thought I got the BB-8. And she was like, "No, I only found the box." And because she wasn't into Lego at the time, I actually believed her. And then she was like, "No, the bags are all over here."
What?
I was like, "Fuck's sake!"
At least he's trying to torture you. So
I mean, just
sounds normal in a relationship to me. Rosie, why do you still have the troll's comment on the screen saying "Hey"?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's choose Omega.
Yeah,
Hey,
just a better comment. Yeah, see, that's better.
How's everyone doing?
A mega, what is it? A Mega Man? Is that what? How you?
Yeah.
Omega Man, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've got the.
I know the name. I never say it. You know, so.
Have you got any plans how you display the Hogwarts castle if you got it?
I still don't know whether I'm going to get it.
No, I still don't know.
He's going to build it underwater.
I want it, but it's one of those things that again I would need to store until I had a house.
Yeah.
I'm out of space now.
Rosie, is this where we start the Tommy House Fund?
Yeah, I know. Like, I'll put 50 towards it, and then it goes.
I'll put $1
on Black Friday, and then all.
No, he's talking about the castle BFAB, not the fucking house.
Yeah, no, I know. Being sarcastic. I already said if I would contribute, but the thing is yeah. Oh, we're gonna be getting trolled all day today. Okay, I care someone on my community tab. Everyone gets the troll, so we're gonna get some troll love today. So, also, I didn't know I was married. Wow, the troll says I'm their husband. Whoa, I didn't know this either. Wow, these trolls are informing me of new things that I did not know.
Yeah, you regret not getting it, 100%.
I mean, probably. but at the same
It's a
time,
gorgeous set. Like literally, like it is the set that kind of got me into accepting like micro scale stuff because I hate micro scale stuff. And then I bought the Hogwarts Castle, and I'm like, you know what, micro scale stuff, it's not that bad. So
it is like a stunning set. Like it displays so well.
yeah, I know it does, but at the same time, I think the thing that's putting me off it is one, I don't have a spot for it. Two, even when I will have a spot for it, I don't think I'll have a spot for it. And well,
Tommy, I
like,
gave
even
you
when
great
I've got
advice
You can just go on a
on
shelf.
moving Elisa out. So
yeah, but like you can't put a set like that on a shelf. It just sits there, you know.
Do you want it to be like on like a rotating
Yeah.
platform with music?
That's what I'm doing with my Falcon when I build it.
Yeah, but you can get a free case off WickerBrick. You can get a free kit off of LEGO, and that's like £350 worth of product to go with it.
well, I guess a question for Elisa then. Elisa, can you hear me?
She can't hear you, but I can relay the question.
Okay, relay the message. How does she feel about living in a cardboard box?
BFAB asks, what do you feel about living in a cardboard box?
I mean, I've realised that that's basically my future.
She says she's realised that that's her future.
Okay, that's good that she's accepted it. But I was thinking, you throw out in a cardboard box on the lawn of the house, you have the extra space for your Lego,
Not only a cardboard box, but the Millennium Falcon cardboard box.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it a fancy one, or just pitch a tent outside for her, whatever works,
Damn it, BFAB.
I'm giving you some genius ideas.
You still could be something you keep build and never build, but then you can't really do that, can you? It's a bit of a crime.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, like it's like I say, it's a set I want. I just don't know whether it'll be a case I get it.
I think you'll end up regretting it because you are a Harry Potter fan. I mean, even like I'm not as nerdy as y'all into Harry Potter, but like it's a beauty. Like I feel like you'd regret it.
Yeah, but I make so many of my own Harry Potter stuff. That I feel like
Tommy,
I
I'm gonna
don't
be a
need
dick right now for 1 second. Your Harry Potter mocks are beautiful, but they're not Harry Potter Castle beautiful.
I mean, I will give you that, but at the same time, I think my own stuff satisfies my need, as Rosie would say.
You're gonna regret it. I'm telling you. Give it like a year or two when it retires. Tommy's gonna be like, I wish I would have got the Hogwarts Castle. Now it's $1,200.
I'll just end up buying it for him.
That's
there is always the option of buying it, keeping it sealed, and then if you decide you don't need it after all, you can always sell it again. Because by the time you sell that, it will be worth more.
That's probably what I'll do.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
for you to listen. Finally, good job, Joanna.
We can sell the minifigures in it for like £70 as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
That's silly. Like, why would you do that?
What? Like, yeah, this picture parting that set out. Oh my god,
that's something Elisa would do.
There is 6,020 pieces.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you hate Elisa or something? Having her part out 6,000 pieces? I feel like that's not.
No, she'd thoroughly enjoy that.
You might need to find a new girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean that is a smart decision though. If you buy it, keep it sealed, and if you really when you move out and you haven't got
the problem with that is you still then have to keep the box and you have to keep it all sealed. Dude, I think you vastly underestimate how much space I have.
Tommy, I live with my parents in one small bedroom. Not with that sounded worse. I have a small bedroom in my parents' place, but I have all this Lego, So.
Yeah, you BFAB. I've seen your basement full of Lego.
That was 2018, man. I've moved since then.
Well, I mean, I don't know where you put all that Lego. If you've got enough room for all that
it's in bags and bags and bags and more bags and bags. So
exactly. So like that's what I would have to do with this castle. I just have to try and find a spot to keep the box. And right now, the only spot that's available in my room to hold a box like that is currently being held by the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, you could throw away the Falcon.
Yeah, I could just sell the Falcon and get the castle. That's also the other option.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd regret both of them.
Nah.
These video beatboxes are actually kind of cool. So I was planning on only building one. I was in the call earlier with Rosie. I'm like, I'm only going to build one. I just have this, kind of drive to build, and now I've already built 3 of them. So
I don't like video.
I don't know.
The video channel.
Cool. I hate to admit it, they're kind of cool. I've shit talked videos so much. You think that I wouldn't build the set, but
you
yeah.
can't be converted after building 2 beat boxes, surely.
3, sir. 3.
The beat box is a bit useless though, but I love the figures.
Yeah, well, I think that's everybody's general. I think that's everybody's general opinion on video. Is the figures are really, really cool. It's just really overpriced and not worth building in a set.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got all of them, but I got them all on discount.
Yeah, I mean, we were the same. I think we have. I think we spent like £2 on each box of the of the like bandmates, and then we got. I only wanted the llama, and I spent £5 on him. So
yeah, I've got basically the moment any beatbox was £5, I got him. So I've got the pirate, the candy mermaid, but the llama, obviously. I don't know which else were. I'm missing 2, I think, at the moment.
These are strong for $5. At $20, screw that. $5, these are amazing.
Yeah, I just wish that was their original price.
I think we all wish that.
Then video may have succeeded.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, who in their right mind is going to pay $20 for this box? Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just an empty plastic box. Like, the minifig's amazing, but it's basically like having a very high quality collectible minifig, you know?
Yeah, also, like, they're really bad at advertising what's actually in their box, because when I got my first beat box, I hadn't realized that there was actual, like, bricks, like, dot-like bricks with it to, like, decorate the back. I just thought it was the box and the minifigure, so actually, to a degree, I was like, why didn't they just advertise that, like, it's also some bricks when you're buying this?
I mean, me, Rosie, and I think BFAB have always talked about the box issue when it comes to Lego and their like phone related products. I mean, it was the exact same with Hidden Side. Yeah. The Hidden Side didn't actually show you like all of their boxes. Like the sets were great, but all of their boxes were terrible. Like all it showed was the phone feature, and that's what it focused on.
Oh, but then
like, I think Lego.
You go.
Go on.
There you go.
I think Lego need to focus more on, like, in terms of their phone-related products. They need to just still advertise it how they would normally advertise it, but then add a section on the box that says phone compatible, and then on the other side of the box show all of the phone-related features.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, with
so you have the best of both
worlds. I didn't have that
worlds.
issue as much because I thought the box art looked good, and the box art sold me on the sets, and the phone feature I've never even tried. I only realized after I built like the graveyard, I think that was even a phone feature because I just didn't look at it quick enough, like properly enough. But yeah,
you say the box sort of Hidden Side sold you on the sets?
Yeah, it did because it looked cool.
Were you wearing your glasses during the? I'm kidding.
Oh God, who knew? Yeah,
I'm kidding. That's a mean thing to say, guys. I'm kidding. Don't cancel me. It was a joke. Okay.
The Hidden Side boxes were cool, but they weren't what Lego is trying to normally do. Like they took a risk. It backfired for the average consumer.
It's confusing for the casual, like someone's mother walking through the store thinking, okay, let's get a set for my
you almost think it's a video game thing, and it's like
don't even understand what it is. Where if you look at a city set and think, okay, police station, fire station, I know what it is, pick it up, get it. That's where it's gone wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember
and video didn't do.
They had
video did better, but they didn't do with their main sets. The video did better.
Oh, with the box,
like, with the beatboxes and stuff, it's still bad.
So Best Buy had 50% off like some of the sets from Wave 1, or like a certain set that I was looking for that I didn't have. And I walked in there and I'm like, hey guys, do you guys have the set? Because I don't see it on the shelves. They're like, let me look in the back. They brought me every damn Hidden Inside set, but the one that I was looking for. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, never mind. You guys are going to figure this out. So I left.
I do wish I got some of the sets. The sets are actually amazing. The sets don't need like alters at all. I think it was just a marketing issue why that thing only lasted a matter of months.
I would love to eventually one day ask them about this kind of decision making.
Why did you guys feel so badly that it killed him?
No, not necessarily like not the BFAB way, but like the more of a. I would love to like directly ask them like what got you to change the box art from a traditional Lego set. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Like obviously they had to. They're a marketing department. I would like to think they would know kind of what their market want.
They had a bunch of blind kids actually select the box art. So
exactly, they would have they would have probably presented a bunch of like test products to a bunch of people, and they would have gone, "What do you think's better?" So I don't necessarily think it's always Lego's fault, and a lot of people put that assumption onto, like, especially a lot of content creators. A lot of content creators go, "Oh, Lego made this bad because of this." But then I don't feel like sometimes people think about the fact that they probably would have presented an alternative to somebody, and the person would have gone, "Hey, I prefer the one that we got." And then Lego
you
would
got
have
to
just
beat
gone,
up their
"Hey."
6-year-old marketing team, you know.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think it's important to like establish if they've got a focus group, what age are these focus groups? Because they always say that the age on the box. Well, they always say the age on the box doesn't matter, but they're not showing the Winnie the Pooh set to 18 plus, you know, as they're focusing market groups. Like that's just the build difficulty. So I think I would love to know. I would love to know what age demographic Lego are looking at are presenting all of their sort of sets to, because they must show it to multiple ages.
Yeah, like how does it work when they have a concept? How do they get it approved? With
Exactly.
Video, I would really, really like to know what went into creating that, because you can kind of see the thinking, but the execution is just, it's just like nobody actually stood back for a moment and was like, objectively, is this good? And actually they were all like, yeah, I like the idea, but they never really noticed the execution.
I have a feeling it's like one guy going, "This is great," and then everyone else going, "Yeah, this is great."
I mean, if somebody high up thought it was great, that's very likely.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
for like various years, there is
if the fans of Lego can go, "Oh, this is objectively bad," like in a general marketing sense, if we can think that, they can think that as well.
Yeah. There probably was a few people thinking that, but whomever was actually in love with it probably had enough power that didn't matter.
Exactly. And then I think that's I think that would be an interesting conversation to have with somebody at Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are they self-aware enough of that? Because very often,
well, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to ask.
Oh yeah, this was shit because I wanted to impress my boss, and my boss loved it, so I just went with it the whole week.
Well, I mean, if that, I would still be satisfied with that answer.
Yeah, but I don't think people are aware enough or want to share that. The real.
Well, exactly. I don't think this would ever be a recorded thing. Like, there's no way anyone would say that on any form of live stream.
For sure, like the idea of just going into Lego and like getting the behind the scenes, because I just want to know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the exact same. Like I just love to. I'd be like, this is the meeting room where we have all of our bad decisions. It's like,
yes, I see the cursed thing.
Dang, we're getting trolled on. Even a real account that I thought was real is fake. God dang it. These trolls know us so well. It's really weird, but like they can impersonate people and I would never know, you know.
There's so many. I wish you could IP ban. Like, it would be like so much easier to deal with.
And I would like to apologize for all the trolls coming. The second I shared the stream, like usually like people don't come when I share the stream, but the trolls are having fun today. So. But hey, they're watching. They're getting you might get like 50 dislikes though, but you know.
I don't care.
Okay, that's good.
I've seen this piece before. Is that unique to the set?
No, it came in the TIE Fighter as well. It's a new piece, but it came in the Tiny 21 TIE Fighter. Yeah, the new one. It attaches the wings to the hull.
Makes sense. That's one set I need to get, the UCS TIE Fighter.
The UCS one? I think you're better off waiting until they just do another one at this point.
Yeah, I'd say it wasn't that too long ago when he made it. I'm sure it was only like 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, there are so many better techniques. Have you not seen like the mock somebody did of one, like the UCS TIE Fighter Mark II?
No,
it's like basically the ball in the middle is actually a ball. It looks really, really nice. I'll see if I can find a picture for you and send it to you after this.
Yeah.
I'd recommend, even if you were just even if you were thinking about getting a similar set to that TIE Fighter, just build a mock.
Yeah. Is the minifigure for the TIE Fighter UCS unique?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think it's just a TIE. It's just a TIE pilot, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but you'd think for a
has...
UCS set they'd give it like arm printing, leg printing, you know.
You're gonna start a war, Rosie.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
you would think, hey, expensive Lego set, exclusive minifig.
Especially when there's one, isn't there only one minifigure in the set? I'm pretty sure. No.
I mean, there is in the TIE Fighter, there is in the R2D2.
Yeah, it should be the best TIE pilot like minifigure that you can get. That's what it should be.
But that would take up too many boxes.
Yes. Oh yeah. You have to remember that Mark Stafford said that would take up too many boxes. Didn't you see that about the Bugle? I think it was.
That's where I meme it from. Like I actually get it. It's a good argument, but at the same time, it's a bit like, oh, too many boxes. Get more boxes, Lego.
How come these sets are so expensive? Boxes. I feel that can just be the excuse for everything.
But then at the same time, like, I the thing I don't get is how like we can have the most detailed minifigures in a £3.50 bag just because it's random. In stuff like the CMFs, like the new Marvel figures, all of them are incredibly detailed. The new Captain America, like Sam Wilson figure, is one of the best figures I think I've ever seen Lego produce. It has arm printing, dual molded arms, dual molded legs, side leg printing. It's ridiculous. And for a £350 gunship, we can't even get a clone pilot.
Oh no, are we having this discussion again? God damn it.
I'm just saying, like, it's actually Rosie's fault.
We all complained about it for like 3 hours straight one day.
Like, I use the gunship as a good example because it's basically just what people are talking about right now. Obviously, it happens in other sets, but like the R2D2, like why didn't we get a new R2D2 for the R2D2 set? It would have been a perfect opportunity
no one
to
cares
give one.
about the little guy. They only care about the big R2D2. There, answered your question.
But it's not the case, BFAB. People care about minifigures. Like
I do, but like, if I'm buying that big R2D2, I don't care about the little dude in the corner. I care about the big, massive R2D2.
Yeah, I think you undervalue like how much it'll boost sales of the set if there was like a unique R2D2 where the head swivels.
Well, like an R2D2 with like a double chin or something, like.
No, like had a third leg or the head can actually swivel or something like that.
Okay, I'm immature. I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah, like it would. I think people buy the set just for that minifigure. 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And like even if it didn't, like people would be bricklinking them for $40 and still selling them. You know?
Yeah.
Like they would be.
The set sold well no matter what, because it's kind of a set that like a lot of people wanted a remake of and Lego upgraded, made it.
Oh yeah. I'm not. This isn't talking about the sets, BFAB. This is talking about purely just the minifigures as part of it. Like it happens with. I mean, take again the Hogwarts Castle for example. Wouldn't you have loved to have like dual molded legs, side leg printing, printed arms? They can do. They can do.
Honestly, no, but I didn't even know who those characters were before I bought the set.
Well, I mean, BFAB, that just goes to show how much of a Harry Potter fan you are. But at the same time, like they can do
all the last movies with the last two.
They can do all that printing on a £3.50 minifig, but they can't include it on a £350.
But the problem is, if the minifigure quality on the CMF ones are no better than what you can get in a set, then it just renders the whole CMF series irrelevant, and no one would buy them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, like you could do the same quality as the ones that you give in the CMFs, but then for the more expensive sets, they should still have those kind of quality of minifigs, but then on the in-betweens, you can have the sort of generic standard.
Yeah, it did that with Slave One. Like,
they do that on Slave One.
That Boba Fett figure in a Slave One, I'm sure goes for like £90, £100, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and that's a really, really good example of that concept done well.
Yeah,
but then at the same time, they also include that new Boba Fett and the £45 set that has, printed arms, dual molded legs, and printed legs as well, and that's an incredible fig. No, not yet.
Not yet.
But at the same time, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, why are we including set figures like that?
Because we want broke people to get nice minifigs, Tommy. That's why.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, surely that's usually when you pay for something and you pay a lot for it, it means you should get the best, and that's not what you.
That's why you buy the $3.50 minifigs, whatever they cost for y'all, and you're content. And then when you get like
that's what I'm saying. I'm not
a crappy minifig.
That's not how it should work.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
So Ulrich is asking Johanna, what are you building tonight?
I'm building Ninjago dogs.
Wow.
Casual picks up Ninjago dogs.
It does look cool.
Yeah, I put it on a Mills thing, so it's easy to do that.
That only cost my paycheck for 10 weeks. But I have Ninjago dogs.
It is an excellent set. I was just really quickly going to go back to Tommy's point. Like, I 100% agree with everything you said. I'm just pretty sure there's going to be something like, oh, it's really hard, like supply chain. Because I heard that they have a separate, I mean, I don't know this for sure. I just heard this, so I'm just relaying information. But they have separate factories to do the CMF specially. So, like, they make these all at the same place. And I'm sure, like, it's expensive to add, like, if you use various different factories, they'll have to come together. It's just going to add to the cost of the set.
I mean, potentially, but then at the same time, I mean, maybe I'm weird for saying this, but I wouldn't mind paying £5 to £10 more if it came with really, really good minifigures and the same build.
I agree.
But, like,
I feel like they don't realize that enough yet, that it's really for the adults that are going to buy these sets, that they are willing to pay that more.
Well, I feel like they've...
oh, we're a kids brand.
I feel like they've improved with. I think that's the reason that the Marvel sets have kind of become what they are now. Because a lot of the time, like BFAB will say, BFAB will preach it, but like BFAB always says, and I agree with him, that back in like 2012, the Marvel figures were basically just seen as like kid sets. So they didn't even put leg printing on them. But like now obviously with the Infinity Saga stuff, we've seen arm printing, leg printing starting to become a normal thing in these Marvel sets. And obviously, I've made multiple videos about Marvel characters not having leg printing, but like, it's becoming more of a standard because I think they're starting to realize that most of the adults buy the Marvel sets for the figures, whereas the kids buy it for the builds.
Yeah,
and
if you do a good, like a bit of both.
If you're doing the best of both worlds, you're gonna sell more.
Wow,
So,
who knew? Marketing.
Milcus is asking, what is your most wanted LEGO Harry Potter set you'd want to see released next year? Either a Ministry of Magic or a Gringotts, but neither of which are going to happen. So,
they don't release Gringotts, I may cry.
I would love to see
no chance because Deathly Hallows is too dark.
Yeah,
I would love to see some form of.
Movie too.
I know.
I'd love to see some form of like King's Cross or Hogsmeade Station.
Yeah, Hogsmeade Station would be
amazing. Cool. Yeah, I feel like that's maybe likely because the designer hinted that there may be more Hogsmeade things.
Yeah. Especially there'll be a Shrieking Shacker, I think.
Yeah, I mean that would be an obvious one.
I think that's what the primary hint was towards.
Shrieking. Yeah.
I'd like them to do something they haven't done previously, though. I know they've done Hogsmeade Station as well, but it would be nice if they did like.
Yeah, to be fair, the Hogsmeade Station was more just like a. Well, there's two versions, wasn't there? There's like the mini platform one you got with the normal £40 Hogwarts Express, and then with the big motorized one, there's like a building, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when we've seen Hogsmeade Station, we all know what it looks like. Like all of the LEGO renditions have been terrible.
Oh yeah.
Like in terms of likeness to the actual thing.
I feel like if we did it now, it would be much nicer because they seem to be taking movie accuracy slightly more seriously, though.
Which I'm very happy about.
Oh yeah, with the sand green roofs. Yep, I saw that in the movies.
If they do,
no, I'm kidding around. The sand green roofs suck, guys. Okay, can we all agree to that?
No,
I really like
no.
sand green roofs.
BFAB, you're preaching to the wrong choir here, my friend.
Everyone in the chat, if you agree with me, okay, say sand green roofs suck. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, and you get banned.
No, he won't ban you. He doesn't even acknowledge you guys. It's okay.
Yeah, sand green roofs are amazing.
I personally like the combination of the two. I think Astronomy Tower did it best.
What do you mean they have the ugly sand green parabola disc? I think that's what they're called. Those look really ugly. They were just there, you know?
Yeah, BFAB, we've all established that you're sharing the wrong opinion here.
Yeah. And also the sand green lightning rods. You've got to remember.
I'm always right, guys. Right? Everyone, let me know that in the chat.
I think that's just the combination of the two of them that works the best. Like if the Great Hall had the same thing, I wouldn't be complaining. It almost shows like an oxidization of the roof, turning from grey to this sort of green color.
So if you had a car and it had rust on it, that's oxidation of the car. So you want that too?
Some people love patina, BFAB. You can't argue that.
You should see
I hope my car's rusty.
Ford Anglia.
But it could just be like moss as well. It's in Scotland. It's quite likely to be moss on the roof.
You think it could be moss?
Yeah, of course.
What type of moss are you looking at?
Well, moss.
Well, I mean, if you did it in
like my neighbour's roof.
If you did it in the bright green, which I guess moss would kind of be done
in
a green color, it would be too bright, you know?
Yeah.
I like it though.
I like your optimism, guys.
Well, I mean, it's up to creative interpretation, isn't it? I mean, you just prefer the grey roofs.
If I gouge out my eyes too, the sand green roofs will look really nice too. So
tell you why I'm slightly upset about the green roofs though. Like the only thing that I kind of wish is that, like, I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm assuming you guys have. Holly did a very good thing when she combined the 2018 sets with the 2021 sets.
Yeah,
and having that all look together works really, really well, in my opinion. If like they were all grey roofs, then you could do that. Obviously, because one's sand green and one's grey, you can't really do that. But if they had both been grey and green, then you could have that as a sort of established.
It still looks good together, even when one's green, one's grey. Like I put them all together for a video, and it looked fine, really. You just got to keep in mind that I think the problem with these 20th anniversary sets is like the perfect example of something which you're not going to be able to keep both sides happy. Some people just prefer the grey roofs, some people prefer the green.
But I feel like it's quite easy to change it though. I
think they purposely use minimal pieces.
Yeah, like a lot of criticism comes like, oh, I don't like it. I'm a bit like, yeah, but this is Lego. The good thing is you can just change it if you don't like it. It's not like one thing.
Like people have been screaming for the green roofs. If they did 20th anniversary sets and did them grey, I think people would be upset more than like people who just want grey roofs. If you want grey roofs, just buy some grey pieces.
Especially because the grey is so common as well. Like it's not even going to be. You probably got all the pieces to do the roof section in your standard Lego buckets. Maybe you'll have to purchase a few cones. But other than that, you're fine.
Are all the parts in grey available for the roofs? Yes, every single one of them is available in grey. That they used in the.
I think the unicorn piece is like the unicorn spiral piece is the only piece, but you can just. Yeah,
but that's in. There's a silver version, like.
Yeah, that's in grey. It's in the Great Hole set. There's a grey one in the Great Hole.
No,
it could be silver, I think, but grey silver.
It's slightly. Yeah, it's silver.
You know what I mean. Yeah.
It's like shiny, but it looks good anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't look out of place. Yeah, so if I was in charge of Lego, I'd definitely be making a Ministry of Magic set.
Johanna, if you were in charge of the Harry Potter department, what set would you like to come out?
I've seen so
many
that
hasn't been made.
I mean, I have to just, for my own sanity's sake, say Gringotts, but I agree. I would love to see a shell cottage as well. I know JLBricks did a really good mock of that, but I think that's just kind of a bit unique, and you could. I feel like shell cottage, if you did it right, it would be perfect for like Harry Potter fans, but it'd be really cool for anybody that has a Lego city with a beach as well. So it'd be kind of like good for two audiences, a bit like the Hogsmeade set, where it's kind of like Harry Potter fans, but also Winter Village. So I feel like that's so well. Ministry of Magic would be awesome. Just give me anything.
As long as it's got Harry Potter on the box, I'll buy it.
Well, I mean, there is a limit. I still haven't bought the flying lessons or Fluffy because I feel like the price point is not where I want it to be. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale.
Yeah, I think we're waiting. We're waiting for the sales to get Fluffy and the flying lesson as well. Yeah. We've got all the other ones though.
Same.
Yeah, the Fluffy set I just think is terrible, but the flying lessons is a decent set.
I just want I've got Hermione now, but I want the golden figure, and I want the figures that come with it. I'm just not the set themselves. A bit like whatever.
Yeah, but at least you can just put it in your Chamber of Secrets sets, make it bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just don't think they stand up on their own that well. I mean, the Quidditch one is okay because it's under £30, but I feel Fluffy's just too expensive. I'm not a fan of the BrickHut one.
How much is Fluffy? It's 35, isn't it, Fluffy?
Yeah, Fluffy's 35. That's why, ironically, the one that I built is 25.
Yeah.
And like it's
like the UCS version thing.
Well, it's a minifig scale version. I wouldn't necessarily call it UCS, but like it's strange that like just from different perspectives and different sort of like play aspects, models can look so different. Because like there's no way that my one would be usable for any sort of play at all.
No.
But at the same time, it looks a hell of a lot better than the other one.
Yeah.
I kind of like the heads of the molded one, but I don't like.
I feel like they did a good job. They're just too small.
Yeah,
I think it all should have just been molded. Like I think the old one's better from 2001. To be honest.
I also feel like Fluffy should have had like. I feel like they should have given us like 2 sets of heads, one with the eyes opens and one with closed, so you could just change them. Whereas now you have a bit of both, so it's not ideal for either scenario.
But I mean, would you have paid the extra £10 that would have provided?
I mean, evidently I haven't paid £35.
I don't think it would have been £10 though.
Like I've already not paid for it, but that's mostly because it's just everything is a bit meh about that set for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
Do you
get it.
expect to get a third high price CMF next year? Yes, because you got one in 2000. You got one in 2018, 2020. So theoretically, the next one should be 2022.
Also, they sold really well. Come on, like
yeah.
Put it this way: I've bought a display case in preparation for them to make another one.
It's the High Potter is the top 5 best-selling themes as well for the first 6 months of 2021, and only one of those months was included. What was it till? I think it was January 1st to June the 29th or something, wasn't it? For that financial report.
I didn't read it.
The summer sets have only been out for like a month at that point. And they were still the top 5 best-selling themes. So we'll definitely see a CMF next year, I reckon.
I hope so.
100%.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because I feel like at this point, unless they do super obscure characters, I feel like they've done a lot of the stuff that they could probably do.
But
I did a video on it, and I can't remember any of my suggestions. I literally did a.
I'd love to see another Tonks and actually done correctly. Like I'd love to see dual molded hair. I think that would be like the thing to do with that character.
Yeah.
Sort of brown and pink hair. Or include 2 hair pieces.
Humphrey as well. But
well, I mean, we should get her next year, I reckon. Exactly.
So I've got a list of 46 Harry Potter minifigures which haven't been made.
But I feel like on that list, some of them are a bit too obscure.
See, well, what did I do on my? I've got Rita Skeeter.
Yeah,
we have to have it eventually. Yeah. I think that's definitely going to be CMF worthy.
The Marauders for sure.
Yeah, those are two out there for me. I don't think they'll do them.
Hogwarts Ghosts. Like I know we've got nearly Headless Nick, but the other ones.
Again, I don't think that's going to happen.
They'd have one maybe, but they've done hit Nick, so I don't think they would.
And they then have to decide how they're going to do it, because like Moaning Myrtle's blue, old Nick is grey, new Nick is glow in the dark. You're setting yourself up for failure on that one. Somebody's going to complain about it.
I think the also Minerva McGonagall with black robes, because she wears black robes, and
I think that's a likely one, because I feel like we have to have the main characters all in there.
Yeah, like in the 3rd one, 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, 7th one. She only wears.
If they do want to do Deathly Hallows, they could do the Deathly Hallows outfits, because they obviously the Hermione in the Dimension series had the Deathly Hallows outfit. So if they did it again, they could.
Yeah, and I'd love to see Snape. I know it's a weird one, but I'd love to see Snape with a new molded hairpiece, and I'd also love to see him with the outfit done properly. Like he has the black cloak, and then he has the Kingsley Shacklebolt figure from CMF2. He has that same piece but in black. Yeah, I think that would be the perfect way to do Snape, and I think that's what we're missing, and that's why people complain about his figure, because he doesn't have. It's hard for Lego to represent the long flowing robes without giving a separate cloth piece.
Yeah,
and that's just the best one.
He's just very generic in general, like in all the sets he's in. So it'd be great to have him. Yeah.
Nicholas has said something in chat that Tommy will certainly not agree with. He says that we need Wolfhead Lupin.
I still think Wolfhead Lupin is the best meme in all of Harry Potter. I think Wolfhead Lupin. I've seen multiple people make really good renditions of the wolf, and really good people make renditions of the Lupin figure. All we need is two separate figures. We do not need another Wolfhead Lupin where we actually just put a head of a wolf, like Chima style, on a on a Lupin figure. It's the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. Like, it worked back in 2000. Well, that's the thing. Like the Wolfhead Lupin figure is one of my favorite Harry Potter figures for that dumb reason. But at the same time, it wouldn't work today. So if they do it, I will probably laugh my ass off.
I tell you what we do need. Like, seriously, we need a Sirius Black, but in just normal clothes and not like with an outfit. Like, have we not had it once?
From Grimmauld Place.
Yeah, Grimmauld Place Sirius would be good.
Also,
with the purple jacket.
Yeah.
Because he's in the Burrow, but like he's only in one set. We feel like he could be done justice more.
Yeah, but he's not in Diagon Alley, is he? Molly comes from Diagon Alley.
But then I'd love to see another Molly with a new hairpiece as well, like and the printed skirt. Like,
I think we need a new face print because she looks like dead fat and old.
Yeah.
In the minifigure. Where she doesn't look like she looks younger and thinner in the actual films.
I think I didn't quite agree with that one. I know a lot of people don't like her figure. I don't mind her figure too much, actually. I think it's quite accurate.
I don't mind the face print. A lot of people complain about the face print, but I don't actually mind it all that much. I think the hairpiece and the skirt printing is where that figure needs improvement.
But I feel like with the skirt printing, we all whinged about it for ages because, like, come on, like, we're buying these sets. Where's the skirt printing? It's not that hard. And then I feel in this year we got way more detail. Like this, I can never remember her name. Like Professor Sinistra. Is it Sinistra? The astrology one? Sinistra, yeah. Like, they're all phenomenal. Like, this year the minifigures were definitely better than the year before. So they definitely listened to that. Maybe, I don't know if they actually listened to us or that was already something they realized they needed to do because the production takes ages. But they definitely
minifigures this year have been amazing. Every single minifigure that's been issued in the 2021 set, apart from one, which is Draco in the flying lesson, is unique and not used in any other set. Every single
they're
one
great.
is unique. Like, that's amazing.
And I love Sinistra. She's awesome. Her figure just made me so happy.
I think she's going to be worth a lot in the future as well, in like 5-10 years time.
So I bought a second Chamber of Secrets quite quickly. I think it was your fault, TommyCBricks.
The
second one.
Maybe a little
but I
bit.
kept her. I didn't want to sell her. I sold all the other ones, but I was like, nah, keep her.
We need Creature as well, though. I think we've got Dobby.
I'd love to see a Creature fig. I don't know if they'll do it though. But considering he's like the only other like house elf you really see in the film, I feel like it would be one of those.
We see Winky for one scene in the Goblet of Fire at the Quidditch World Cup, don't we? For like a second.
Yeah, for a second.
Rosie, have you acknowledged any of the beautiful people in the chat? Sorry, I went to go shower, but I just felt like it.
Nice BFAB.
I feel like a brand new person, okay?
Obviously, we get a Madame Pomfrey. We need to see Percy Weasley. We never got him before. Like, this is what annoys me. Like, with the Chamber of Secrets, we got Luna Lovegood, who never appears in the film once. He didn't appear in another 3 films.
You could have had Percy with the prefect badge and everything.
Like, why not Percy?
Especially, like, if you gave him, like, a dual molded headpiece with the hat as well. Because, like, he has the hat in the first film, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like,
I know it's the first film, but, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be good to have it for sure. He's like because that's kind of why I wanted the Shell Cottage as well. Because I quite like Fleur, but like as with Bill. Because realistically, my actual dream is to have every single Weasley, but that's never going to happen. So Percy's definitely an obvious one that we're missing, and then Bill because we see him more. Like Charlie is a bit lacking from the movies, so I don't think we'll get him.
Yeah,
I could see them doing Bill and CMF.
Also, what was his name? Scrimger, he would be cool, but again, because they don't really like Deathly Hallows. Unless, again, because they don't want to do sets, they do a CMF Deathly Hallows theme.
I would love.
Yeah,
I would love to
think
see.
do for the compromise. They'll do a Deathly Hallows theme CMF.
I would love to see, and I don't know if they'll do it. I think it's like up in the air. I don't think it's like too out of the question, but I'd love to see Barty Crouch and Barty Crouch Jr. But like a Barty Crouch Jr. from the flashback.
Yes,
one because
together rather than just a dual face.
Yeah, because obviously we had the one with Mad Eye, which I think you could reuse that. We could reuse that same head print for the opposite, but then have like a normal face for the other side. Yeah. Well, not only that, because
red and black suit jacket, isn't it? Like a gold,
well, one, I think it would be an awesome figure, and two, it's David Tennant's head print. Like, we need that.
We need it. Because also everybody that does customs to Doctor Who would love that.
Exactly.
I think you mentioned it as well. We did Bar Crouch Senior we need as well.
Yeah, like I think that's a figure that's a really, really hard to do purist without that head print.
Also, maybe another Filch
with the mustache.
I'd like another Filch with Mrs. Norris as the accessory.
Yeah, though to be fair, he was decent in the Whomping Willows. Like, it was a decent figure.
I just don't get how we didn't get Filch. How we didn't get Mrs. Norris though in the Whomping Willow. Like I've put Hermione's cat from the series 1 CMF, Crookshanks with Filch because it just doesn't look right without a cat next to him.
It's like a lacking.
I know, it's so sad. We haven't had a Mrs. Norris since 2010. It's disgraceful.
I've got so many cats in my Diagon Alley. I don't think I know who's.
I think like that though. I feel like Filch is one of those cases where it's. Like the figure that came in the Whomping Willow was really good, but also it's not a figure that I believe you could improve much in something like a CMF apart from the accessory.
Yeah.
I see it's more likely him coming in things like an advent calendar rather than something like a CMF.
Yeah,
what do you mean? I can reuse exclusive prints.
I imagine like. Next Christmas, like him coming in like a Chamber of Secrets exclusive or a Philosopher's Stone exclusive advent calendar or something like that.
I was really hoping they were going to theme the advent calendar to like Grimmel Place Christmas or something, or like the Burrow Christmas, because I feel like the theme this year is like, though in line with everything else LEGO has released this year, it's not really like a Harry Potter Christmas. I really wanted like,
I can imagine they're like, oh, people want a Gringotts. Oh, let's just give it them in the advent calendar because that's what people want.
Yeah, you know that room full of terrible decisions they make. You know that room.
To be honest,
I'd
love to count it as a hint, but it's just not.
I'd love to talk to one person from the marketing team and say, explain to me why Gringotts isn't a
why have you done this?
Be made. I just don't understand the decision behind it. I really don't get it. Because all they've said on it is that they're aware that it's missing, but they have no plans on making it, which is just,
I have a slight suspicion that that's bull. I don't actually think that they could be that stupid.
Just outright lie though.
I reckon they probably would. I genuinely think it's more likely that they lied about it to try and build hype when it comes out because they know people are gonna.
I feel like there was hype for Gringotts already. I don't think there needed to be hype for that.
No, but like if Lego announced in that interview that they had something coming or they had something planned, then people would be freaking out right now. If it's not out for another 3 years, if it's not out for another 3 years, Lego want to be on terms of when they build the hype for it.
I think that, Lego said they were going to make it. I honestly believe when Lego said they don't plan on doing something, they're legit about it. But, who knows? Maybe after, all the backlash or whatever for that,
I just don't think how they could be that stupid. I genuinely don't see how they could be that stupid.
Hey, you have to be very tame. Remember, the designer of Harry Potter, the lead designer, sub to you, right, Tommy, or Rosie?
Rosie, yeah.
He could be watching right now. You are a beautiful man, Marcus.
I don't think he is.
I'm gonna hype him up. You are a beautiful man if you're watching. Please come out and say hi.
Yeah.
I think if he actually said something in the chat, I think Rosie would flip.
Rosie's like, I'm so sorry, you're not actually stupid. My bad.
I generally don't think it's coming. But
I think there's a.
I don't want to get hopes up anyway.
I think there's a likely chance that we will see it. I don't know when, but before Harry Potter dies, because I think it will. I don't think it's going to be one of those themes that's here to stay.
Didn't Lego say it was evergreen or no?
They did, but I don't see it being one of those themes that sticks around like Star Wars, like where it's every year kind of thing.
It's one of the best-selling themes this year, though.
Yeah,
but I reckon I still reckon it'll be around for a couple of years, but I don't think it'll be around for like the next 5 to 6. I think before then we will definitely see some form of Gringotts come back, whether it's one that connects to Diagon Alley, whether it's one that appears in an advent calendar. We'll see some form of Gringotts in the way that hopefully we want.
We'll get a new softcore reboot where the roofs this time are sand blue,
To be fair, I don't actually think that would look I don't think that would look bad at all, BFAB.
What? I mean, okay, I guess.
I don't know what they're going to do for the summer wave, though. I really don't know what they're going to do.
They're going to do expansions for this new 2021 reboot. I can guarantee it.
Well, they did say they're not going to go back to their original a 2018-2020 wave, so they will continue going with this for now.
Yeah, so obviously
I would love to see them do Goblet of Fire stuff. That's my hope. My hope is Goblet of Fire stuff. I'm hoping Boat, I'm hoping Maze, I'm hoping Second Task, I'm hoping basically Goblet of Fire, maybe Shrieking Shack. I'm hoping
made because imagine the minifigures in that set, like the Mer people and
honestly, the wave for me would be the Maze, the Second Task, the maybe a redo of the Hungarian Horntail.
Please, yeah.
That's a nice set. Hogsmeade Station, and
I wish I had it.
Maybe.
Also, Tommy, you know how Werewolf Lupin? What about Sharkhead Crumb?
I don't mind that because that actually makes sense.
No.
Sharkhead Crumb is Sharkhead Crumb and Wolfhead Lupin are two very good memes.
Even though that set would only be like £50-60 max if it came out, it'd be one of the sets I'd be looking forward to most.
I think me too, and I haven't got that excited about Harry Potter sets in a while.
I can't wait till they make like a UCS wand, like a life-size wand.
Yeah, I was gonna say they already made one.
Oh, a better one, Rosie. That one looks like a random stick you found outside.
Which everyone does. Like what?
I mean, fair. Okay, I'm saying the one the size of a person. Okay, that's a better idea.
Size of a person, so a broomstick.
You can make a broomstick.
UCS Firebolt.
I'd love to think UCS
Nimbus
Gryffindor,
2000.
but I'll never do one because it's like a sword.
It's a sword, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have more likely scenario of them doing a UCS Nimbus 2000 than you do a Gryffindor sword.
I would just love them to do it to piss people off, like the rumors go around. UCS wand, like a direct-to-consumer wand. People are like, what?
It's okay, BFAB. I'll make something. I'll just Photoshop it to look real, and then.
People will totally believe
it.
Your Steam trains are just coming up everywhere, Tommy.
Where have you seen them? Because I've had so many people message me. I've seen them on Facebook. I've seen them on.
Yeah, somebody pretended it was a leak a few days ago on Instagram. Can't remember the username, but there was enough people in the comments to say that it was yours. But I was like, I wish it was real. They're so amazing.
That's literally why I designed the boxes to look as real as possible, because I wanted people to be like, are these real? And it clearly worked.
You do realize there is a lot, over 100 people at least in the world currently waiting for these things to come out because they think they were real.
Well, maybe Lego will contact me and be like, yo, give me your trains.
Give me your trains.
And I'll be like, cool, give me trains every year and you can have my trains.
I think I fell for it in February.
Yeah, those have been designed. Those have been designed for at least 6 months.
Yeah,
I've had that artwork finished for at least 6 months.
I still remember we were going to try to trick that one person, but then we couldn't find a way to contact him.
Well, I mean, BFAB, we tricked everybody anyway.
I never fell for it. I knew it wasn't legit.
Oh yeah, UCS
but I am smart.
Yeah. Me and Tommy have discussed about a UCS W sock way too much.
Yeah, I think
they have. I've been in calls with them when they say that. I'm just like, dang, horrible idea.
I can't wait for the one for the big league people to be just like, known rumor train theme. This is fake.
Honestly,
I'll say it. It's fake. there.
It'd be great just to get a reputation of being a reliable leaker and then just do the big troll, be like, yeah, UCSW sock is coming, and just watch the reaction. It would just be worth it, losing your reputation just for that.
So long as you posted it in April, it'd be fine.
No, just be like, there is a Gringotts next year, but it's going to be £8.99.
But then wasn't that like, how the rumor came out initially that like the chess set was going to be 200 because there was some mix up.
I remember that, yeah.
And everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
I still think my idea for it was really good.
Yeah, it worked out well.
I would have been like, if they had done basically an entire underside of the castle for 200 and it included the chessboard, the key room, which by the way I all think is rooms that are coming to the modular Hogwarts. The key room, the chessboard, and the Mirror of Erised room is all, I guarantee, is going to be included in at some point.
Glad you eventually got the Chamber of Secrets and stuff, just in case that stuff does come out. And then,
well, I mean,
I can imagine the Hogwarts in a year's time would be huge. That 20th anniversary one, if those stuff do come out.
Yeah, I think they've purposely designed it, I think, to basically accept a lot more stuff, because a lot of the rooms are a lot smaller than the 2018 ones, but still have enough detail to represent like what they're meant to be. I would imagine that we're going to see stuff like I don't know, like me and Rosie have had this argument, but I don't know if the tower on the new Chamber of Secrets set is meant to be the Astronomy Tower or just one of the towers. I mean, it's got a telescope in it, but it looks nothing like the Astronomy Tower, let's be honest.
That's because it's a nod to the 2001 version.
Exactly. So there's a potential that we're going to get the clock tower next year with the hospital wing, and then obviously there's another potential that we could get another Astronomy Tower.
I want to say a courtyard. Like, we haven't even got a courtyard for the old ones.
Yeah, I agree.
And obviously next to the Chamber of Secrets can easily go the key room, the chessboard room, the Mirror of Erised. There's so much possibility with this newer theme.
How could you make the chessboard room in that scale though? Wouldn't it just look bad?
I don't think you need to necessarily make it a full chessboard to make it decent. And also, you could have it a case where like it comes out. So as long as it connects to like as long as it connects to the Hogwarts, just do it Mos Eisley style, where you got this weird thing sticking out of it. But like, all of it's going to be modular, isn't it? Like, it would definitely be one of those things that has to go on the bottom. It wouldn't be one of those things that you could put in like the top or anything. But 100%. Then I feel like if they did it in another big set, like the Chamber of Secrets, then it's easier possibility than doing it in something like just a standalone set, which I do see them doing.
Makulas says, with the Skywalker saga being released in 2030, I would also like a Harry Potter video game remake before the movie. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that. I've played and completed the LEGO Harry Potter games a few times, and I really love them. But I think we're already getting a Harry Potter game, aren't we?
That game looks really good.
Yeah.
The thing I have issue with the Harry Potter games is that they are, if you play LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and then you come from something like that game to the Harry Potter games, it feels so different in terms of its like linear motion. Oh, hello, dog. The Star Wars: The Complete Saga has basically you're in the cantina. It has doors to select your levels. Obviously, the Complete Saga is doing something completely. The Skywalker Saga is doing something completely different, which I'm interested about. But like coming from the linear, this is one level, this is another level, this is another level, to something like the Hogwarts game, it threw me off completely, and I didn't like the game because of that. It doesn't. It
does in what's it called? I forgot the book now.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have the leaky cauldron, but like
in the leaky cauldron, there's a board you can go on, and there's like the postcards, like the picture cards of all the levels. It's got year 1-2, so it's like year 1 level 2 or 1-3 for year 1 level 3. It's got all the levels like that. You click the postcard, it jumps you straight into the level.
From all the times I've played, I've never been able to complete the game because I always get so fed up about wandering around Hogwarts.
Yeah, yes, you want to go to the Leaky Cauldron, and then it's got them all there on the board. No, like, I'll boot up like later on or tomorrow and show you.
Yeah.
I couldn't even complete the first level because I have no spatial awareness in that game because I never grew up playing games. So like the LEGO games is just so hard if you can't play games.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. I keep falling off any ledges, any platforms because it's like technically 3D bit platformer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter game could be done a lot better with a better bit of game management.
Yeah. What's good about it is you learn like spells along the way.
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea, but have them as in between levels. Don't have them as in between levels. Don't have to go wandering around Hogwarts to find the classroom, which you've got to follow a ghost to do. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying to be fair.
The game sense is awful in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just frustrated at my own skill, so I kind of gave up pretty quickly anyway. But because also I'm a completionist with that thing. Though in Lego collecting, I'm not. Apparently, when I play games, I have to like complete the levels with 100%. So I couldn't.
Well, that's something I think the Lego games do very well, though. They make it easy enough to complete like 100% of the game.
Yeah, apart from if you're me.
Yeah, because you've got like the student.
Well, the Harry Potter game is a bad example. Don't go like. Don't go testing yourself on that. The game sense is terrible in that game.
You got like your student of power. You got your 2 wizard. If you got 100% of the coins or whatever, and there's something else. Oh, you got the gold bricks, haven't you?
Yeah, there's way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really one to judge games though.
I liked it in the original game in Star Wars when it was just 10 mini kits. None of this gold brick nothing. Find 10 mini kits in the level, collect all the studs. Those are the 2 things you needed to do to complete the whole game.
Isn't it like 150 mini kits though in the game?
Oh yeah, there's 10 per level. There's 10 per level.
You started on Hedwig, Rosie?
Yeah, I've already started the Hedwig. I've got this done. Bunny Rabbit's head.
I can't see our chat when I'm building because I have like my other tab open, so I can actually see what you're building on me.
What giant is building docks? Yeah, I was hoping I'd get this set done sooner, but I'm on bag 13 and I've been building the set since like the last month, effectively. But I've only been building it on stream. But it's good that way because it gives me something to do. Give
me 1 sec, guys.
Okay.
It's a fun build, one to build on stream. I finished it off stream because I just couldn't help myself. I wanted to get it finished.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me.
Monday.
Yeah, because like I've got nothing to build really apart from the Disney Castle and the Batman tumbler when I get them up until Christmas. So I don't want to just rush this, get it done, and be like, oh no, we need more Lego. So that's the benefits of having a backlog, which I did have a backlog of sets, but I kind of ran out of that backlog.
I've just replenished mine on Sunday, so
yeah,
it's okay. And I have this one, and the next one is Ninjago City. But I think I maybe build. I don't know. I may build that on stream. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
My backlog isn't enough. Only 150 plus sets. You know.
Oh, it's running out.
All your backlog is just clearing stuff that nobody wants.
Hey, shut up, bro. Everybody wants clearance. What are you talking about? 75% off store. Everyone wants that.
$90 set for $4 at Walmart because no one wants it. I'll get it.
Hey, I got some good stuff. I have like a lot of duplicate Harry Potter sets for the clearance. So
Oh, do you?
Yeah, like I have duplicate Hogwarts Express, usually an $80 set, paid $20 for it.
$20?
Yeah. Have an extra Aragog's lair. It's usually a $15
In perspective,
set, paid
that's like
$3.50
£16.
for it. Paid $3.50 for an Aragog's lair.
I bought 5 of them for $55, I think, and I thought that was a good deal.
But wait, there's more. I also got a bunch of Harry Potter sets for free.
Have you got any Graveyard Jewels? Because aren't they like?
No, I don't. The issue is like 2019 Wave is like one of them that I'm actually like missing a decent amount. But 2018 I have all the sets. 2020 I have all the sets other than I got Alley. 2021 that's where I haven't bought any yet. I'm just waiting for them all to go on clearance stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't already gone on clearance 2021 stuff.
Everything in America goes on clearance. So you just got to know the right time.
Yeah. It's crazy how, because I don't remember the Great Hall being like £50 off, £40 off, like 2 months after it was released. Where the Chamber of Secrets was.
The cheapest I've seen, because the Great Hall I've only bought secondhand, but the cheapest I've seen of Clock Tower and Astronomy Tower were £60.
Oh yeah.
Like 56, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got
the cheapest. I think I saw the clock.
Sorry. Yeah, and I got the Astronomy Tower for 67 because I bought some for investments at those prices, but I haven't really seen it go much lower than like 60. Yeah.
No.
Same with the Great Hall.
I think the cheapest I saw the clock tower for it. I think I told Tommy that day, but I decided to wait a couple days and then the stuff were gone. I think they were going for $12. Did I say 12 or 20? I don't remember, but I think it was $12. So.
What?
And I decided I didn't want to go to Walmart, so I waited a couple days and then I went there and they were all gone. So sad. So.
See, I wish I lived in America now. Got all these
I was about to say, like, I got my night buses for $7 each. You know, that's a $40 set. Yeah.
That's like £5.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is, you can still get really good deals on sets that people want. It's just like a lot of the clearance shit is obviously things that people don't care as much for, but you can still get really good sets.
You'd be basically paying with $7 to about £5 for 400 purple bricks for £5.
Yeah, so I got 2 of them. They were each 7 apiece. So yeah. See,
I've got 11 night buses, and I think I paid 6 of them I got for 25, and 4 of them I got for 20.
11.
But, yeah.
Well, that was an essential purchase, was it?
No, for investment, because I think, I bought the 2004 one and the 2011 version, and both of them were like 8 times more than the retail price. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to buy as many notebooks as I can for the new one, and hopefully it does the same in 5-10 years' time.
I can't even afford the sets I do want to build myself, let alone get ones for investment as well.
No, see, yeah, I can't help it.
I've got 2 clock towers, 2 astronomy towers for investment, and that's 1 Hogwarts Express, and I think that's it. I don't
have you got a Burrow?
No, I should do that.
I've got 1 Burrow for investment, but I really want to get more, but they just never go on sale. I've never seen that set on sale.
Maybe this season of bloody hell, I've forgotten the name. Black Friday, because I feel like it's old enough now that they could go.
Yeah.
I love the Burrow there. I think that's a fantastic set.
Yeah, Burrow is such a good set.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's my first big purchase I did. Well, to me that was big when I got back into LEGO, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. The way you slanted the building and stuff.
Yeah, I'm so glad they did that. I mean, it's slightly more slanted at the minute, mine, because it's trying to fit in a CV unit, but it does look really good.
I don't really think of a way to mod it. Like, if someone was going to mod the Burrow at play scale, I don't think they could really do a much better job. With Pivot Drive, you definitely can. Like, I've modded mine. I've put I think I watched. Who did a video on it? I think it was it was part of Minifig Pals did a video on you get one of the city road plates and you basically put it in front of the Privet Drive. So I did that, attached it to it, and also got one of the the poly bags of all the street signs and stuff, and decked it out. So
I think Brick Santas did a similar thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked awesome. And adding a garage is so easy as well.
It needs a garage. Yeah. I feel like you would need to get 2 of them just to give it a back as well, because it's only got a depth of like the actual building itself is only like 5 bricks, I think.
Yeah, I've been thinking about adding it to the city, but it needs a lot of mocking before it's ready to go in the city. Plus, it's another tan building, and I've got quite a lot of tan buildings, so I'm probably not going to do it. But it'd be a nice one to add if you have to say. So many plans, so little money, so little space.
Your city now must be huge.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can say.
I do like your city because it's got layers, which most people don't have.
I mean, only because there's no other way I'm having a city.
I know that's due to lack of space, but like it does make it interesting.
It's fun to work out. It's hugely changed since like last week because obviously I'm now doing an Ninjago quarters at the top, which is all going to be like all the Asian sets. So it's going to all be water, and then we've got all the modulars and the bottles come as well. So.
Yeah.
Is somebody watching a movie? Tommy?
I think that was Tommy. That.
No, it is me, but it's not a movie.
No, disgraceful.
Ah, okay. I was about to start yelling at Elisa. Just kidding. I would never do that. Elisa's so much cooler than Tommy anyway, so you know.
See, I really want to make a Lego city, but then I think I'd rather make like a train layout. I think I was going to do a city. But then you could do both. You could do a train layout within a city, but that's quite complex.
Have a look at you're probably aware of him anyway, but NWBricks.
Yeah.
On Instagram, because that's me. Like train is focus, city is second. Love that.
I know Jang's integrated it quite well, but that's because he's got like about 50 million miles of space to do his Lego city. But I think most people just have a city and then like a ring around it for the train, which is quite boring.
But the train is so hard to integrate because the turning circles is just really tricky.
Yeah.
So, if you
know, it would be a really good idea if Lego made a train theme.
Oh, that's brilliant! Just give us that on the spot.
I think so. Well, I must say I was inspired off of this one guy.
Oh, that loser TommyCBricks? I know that channel.
Technically, I made the video first, but I still took inspiration from you.
Yeah, it's just my fault that my video took 6 months to make.
It's actually the reason I started the channel, because you were talking about making the video in like January, I think it was, like 8, 9, 10 months ago.
Oh God, is it actually been that long?
Yeah, it was definitely January, and then you kept talking about making it, and I was like, okay, it's been 3 months, you haven't made it yet, so can I do it? And you're like, yeah. So I made the channel, and that was my second video. I released it like the day 3 of my channel, and then now.
Dang, you screwed up, Tommy.
What, 5 months later, you've released yours.
If you would have just released the video, Rosie would have never made a channel. See, you screwed it all up.
It's okay. I'm glad that Rosie made a channel.
I'm not. When he gets more views than me, I just want to kill him. So, you know.
That's currently at this point. You don't upload new videos.
I know. I upload all the time. What are you talking about?
When is your last video? It must have been like 3 weeks ago.
17 days ago.
I know, that's my current schedule. Like, I'll post. It'll be like, I'll skip like a month, or I'll skip it like, 15, 16, 17 days, and then I'll post again.
You've even made him a new channel. Like, Tommy made him some, like,
God damn it, you piece of crap. You weren't supposed to spoil that. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
And then he's still not done a video on it. Disgraceful.
That's where the top 10 hottest Lego YouTuber video is going to go, so.
Is that what your first video is going to be?
Yeah.
Number 1, brother from another brick.
Yeah, I would probably do that, but I don't want to get canceled. So I'll put really people that I find really unattractive at like number 1. It'll be like number 10 will have like 10 and 9 will be like some attractive people. 8 and 7 will be like average people. 6 and then through 1, why am I saying backwards? Whatever. Will be like really, really ugly people where like you see them, you just like start crying. So yeah.
That sounds like a terrible video idea.
I think it's a great idea. Just picture the people who look like Shrek are going to be like at number 1. Just picture that. That'd be a good thing, I think.
Number 1, brother from another brick.
But no, I was gonna put me there. I have a name already. Don't worry, I have a name I'm thinking about. I just won't say it. Don't worry, Rosie. I don't want to get you canceled. People are like, oh my goodness, BFAB, you insulted this person. I'm like, come on, it's not my fault they look like that, you know?
I've made this wrong, I think.
Surprise.
I made a mistake this stream. And to be fair, I think this is the only mistake I've made so far.
Rose, you make a lot of mistakes.
How have I done this wrong? That's impossible.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
How have I done this?
Dun 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 dun.
I'm just going to blame the instructions for being wrong.
That's probably it.
Tyson says he's at number 1. Tyson, you seem like somebody that at least has 3 ex-wives. You know, like I think that, you know, I can't put you at number 1. Number 1's a horrible thing in my book.
What have I done wrong here? I can't actually figure it out. This one goes here. I need to go back.
Don't worry, half the streams, brother. He's like, what did I do wrong, guys?
I was going to say, Johanna, do you have any plans for like YouTube? Any coming up? Anything big things or no?
You know she's getting married soon, right? You know.
Yeah, I know that, but like,
okay, I just
I'm trying to create conversation here, BFAB.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you know, I don't think he's like. I wonder what my channel is gonna do in the next like month. He's probably like, oh, I'm getting married. Oh no, what am I doing? You know,
I'll figure it out.
To be honest, I kind of just make videos about what's happening in life. So with Lego, I mean, so I never really plan too much. I've got like, because I'm getting married, I've had to plan quite a lot of videos beforehand because I don't really want to work like. Well, I don't really see it as work, but at the same time, I kind of want to keep up my uploading schedule, which I happen to have made without really thinking about it. So I've got some reviews coming up. I build Martin Lego designed Sauron, like the big buildable statue, his mark, and it's fantastic. So I made a review on that because it's just stunning. I got like the Hedwig set that Rosie's building. I've got a review on that on Monday. So, like, it's a few reviews, which is not normally something I do a lot of. I went to the Lego store yesterday, so it's probably going to be a vlog. And then I'm filming literally me ripping my city apart and rebuilding it at the moment. So that's going to be a vlog eventually, but that's going to be an absolute pain to edit because it's going to be over, like, weeks. So not really looking forward to that.
You've got the Tower of Orthanc set, haven't you?
The which one, sorry?
The Tower of Orthanc one.
I don't know. I haven't got it. Ben's brother has it. So,
okay.
And he hasn't dusted it for like about 1 million years.
Oh dear. So I really want to get that set again, but I can't remember how much it is. I think it's like 200-300 quid in the aftermarket. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Rosie,
Rosie
like,
wants to get it.
We were in a call and you're like, this is the price of this Lord of the Rings set. This is the price of this Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah,
Rosie wants to get it and encase it in bulletproof glass.
No, he'll tell it before he does it.
I shouldn't have got rid of mine. I want to get Slave 1 again.
I have mine still. I just want to say that. So that's me flexing.
The Lord of the Rings stuff has gone up in value so much, like especially over the pandemic when people came back into the hobby and were like, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings is something I like. Let me buy those. Like, the figures are crazy money. I just purchased 3. Actually, that's another video. I just purchased 3 more sets, but I bought it from somebody that I know through like a Lego group on Facebook that I happened to have joined, and it was still too much money really, but it was like, considering what they're valued at now, it was a pretty decent deal. But it's used, so until I've built it, I don't know if it was a good deal or not. The figures are.
He found some 12-year-old kid and scammed him. So he's like, $5. What do you think? The kid's like, I guess.
Wow. Yeah, and I said I'll give you all in 1p coins, and then you'll be like, whoa, I have so much money. No,
and you also like, I'll give you a shout out. The kid's like, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, deal. We have a deal. It's easy to brainwash kids, guys. Remember, if you're ever trying to get deals from sketchy websites or Facebook groups, always try to engage with the kid. Okay, not in that way, but try to scam them. They're not intelligent.
I'm really glad to get some insight into your business practices, BFAB.
It's genius, Joanna.
It's really good.
You would get a lot better deals if you just scam kids.
Do you think if BFAB was in charge of Lego, they'd be extremely successful or non-existent?
No, there's
no in between.
I'd rip people off. Like a $10 set would now be like $45. just up the cost of everything, So
yeah, but then BFAB, you wouldn't sell anything.
I would. Y'all desperate Lego fans. Like, I'm not one of them. We buy everything. So, like, it's like either pay a car payment or buy a $400 set, and half the time we choose buying the $400 set.
Omega is asking Johanna if you bought more Lord of the Rings sets.
Absolutely.
You don't see us answer that question, Rosie.
Yeah.
In case you didn't hear her say that, like 30 seconds ago.
I want to get the Hobbit Hole. I know it's not Lord of the Rings. It's the what's it called? An Unexpected Gathering, I think.
Yeah.
Like that set looks amazing.
It's like I got it eventually because I thought it was too expensive and I didn't like the interior of it. But actually, it's not that bad, the interior of it. But the outside.
I would love to mock that. I'd love to build a mock of that thing.
It needs a light kit, I reckon. That's
yeah, 100%. I agree.
I'm planning on mocking it eventually, but there's also somebody that's done an amazing mock of it. Well, it's not even a mock. It's
Is that in the book? Is that the book one?
No, it's one that's like quite compact and quite tall with a huge tree on top. I shared it to my Instagram a few weeks ago, and that is stunning. And he says he's working on instructions, but I reckon that set, if you had to buy every single brick for it, it'd be so expensive. But at the same time, I need that in my life, so I probably am going to wait for him to do something because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, otherwise I'm looking myself. It needs it.
I just want to go through and buy like as much Lord of the Rings stuff I can now, but I don't want to do that, spend all that money, and then risk Lego re-releasing Lord of the Rings stuff because I think there's a chance that could happen.
I think it may. I don't know. I'm very, very skeptical that it will happen because
it's not going to happen.
I don't think it will.
For it.
There's not though, is there?
There is. Look at
there are some Lego YouTubers that really like it, but in like a grand scheme of things, general audiences won't buy Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no relevant thing coming out for it at the moment.
Well, there is. There's two things actually.
Well, there's the series, but nobody they'll do sets based off of the series. That they won't.
I don't even see them touching that because when Lord of the Rings sets were out, nobody bought them.
Yeah, exactly. So
they did not sell well. Like, and now sorry.
I'm going to say they're unlikely to re-release it, but also not only because it's sold bad in the past. There is definitely a huge fan club now, and it would sell a lot if they did it. But
I see them doing. One 18+ set. I see them doing one 18+ set, and that's it. I don't see them doing a whole series. I see it like Sauron's Tower, 18+, something like that.
But what's relevant for them to remake Sauron's Tower? Like, there's nothing relevant, to bring that back. Like, yeah, they've done like one off like 18+ sets, but like there'd have to be a reason. Like I know they have like the TV series on Amazon coming soon or something. But I don't know if that would be relevant to that.
I feel like if they did it, it would be ideas, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
If the tower's in the series. Then
it won't be.
No,
I don't know. I don't like Lord of the Rings.
Honestly, though, if they did like a $1,500, $2,000 barrel door, I think that'll sell like mental.
I'm just glad I have the tower so that I can flex to the people that don't have it, so they get really sad about it. Like, hey, Rosie, you know the Tower of Orthanc, and I didn't sell mine.
It's not Orthanc.
Shut up, Orthanc, whatever. I can't, whatever.
I like the Tower of Orthanc better. I'm going to call it the Tower of Orthanc from now on.
Very niche.
The Tower of Orthanc is my favorite tower.
Hey, I change things, okay?
Hey, Rosie, have you seen Lord of the Rings and they have the Tower of Orthanc in there?
I hate you guys.
With Bilbo Bagdens. They're those elves with the big feet, right?
It doesn't bother me.
Wait, weren't they short people with small feet? No?
No, I'm pretty sure they were just they were elves with the big feet. BFAB.
I can't believe you don't like Lord of the Rings, Tommy. You need to rewatch them because like if you
they're the only film that sent me to sleep.
Then you must have been like having your eyes.
I watched The Hobbit.
The Hobbit is rubbish though. Destination Smaug was alright, but the other ones were, especially the Battle of the Five Armies. That
one was boring.
Smaug was the worst villain I think I've ever seen.
Smaug.
Yeah, Orthanc, Smaug, absolutely. This is just painful to listen to.
Yeah, but it pisses off Rosie, so it's funny.
No, it doesn't piss me off at all. No.
It's all for stream entertainment.
Exactly.
Why this is so blue? I both really want to like see the finished product of the docks, and also I really don't want this build to end because that means that I've built one of my 2 wide wheel sets, and then I have to start looking for new ones.
Yeah.
I'm getting to a point. I'm getting to a point where I just want to finish my bugle. Like I'll be happy when it's done.
You built it about 1 million times. Like, how many times have you built it now? Like you've built.
Well, I built it once the first time. I built half of it the second time. Obviously, yesterday I dropped it, so I built it again. Obviously, I've started the light kit, so you have to tear it all apart to rebuild it.
So basically, what you're saying is breaking news. I'm getting fed up with building a set for the 5th time.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
I feel so bad for you, Tommy.
It's gonna look really cool when it's done, though.
It is, yeah.
I see the behind the scenes, guys. People who want to see behind the scenes, hit me up. Send me $500. I'll send you the video.
I think just be at that point, it would be beneficial to just be a member.
No, don't be a member. Tommy's memberships are like you get posters.
Yeah, like it's basically a scam. Yeah, 100%. You don't.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for the helpful advertisement.
Yeah, I even am like, why am I a Tommy member? Actually, it's just so I can hang out with him. If you become a member of his, you get to hang out with him more. You get to know his personal life, his love life story. Yeah, so.
So if you're a member of the TommyCBricks community, Tommy will send you £20 a month for free. So it's basically worth it.
It's worth it. It's like,
and if you don't get the money when you sign up, then it's his fault. So.
It's like the Nigerian prince that promises to pay you back money once he comes to America.
Yeah.
Also, you have a simp in the chat, Joanna. All right says we love Johanna's videos and lives. What? Oh, live streams. I was about to say that's a little creepy if we love her live.
That's just you reading it.
Yeah,
which is fun, but then I can twist it to how I want to.
Thank you so much, Ulrika. That's a very nice comment.
You know, he's simping for you, Johanna. He or she, it looks like a female, but I'm not sure. That could be simpery.
Ulrika's one of my members.
Oh, hello, Joanna's members. Stay a member. Joanna
You're
thinks
a member
great.
too. You should know this.
I do know this. I'm a proud member. We get the little ice cream cone thing, whatever. That's supposed to be a cupcake right next to my name.
Yeah, you're a cupcake now. It's been 3 months.
Yes. I might have been drunk when I became a member. No, I was kidding. I was sober.
You may have been. But no, it was a good time.
I'm like 30 people's members, so that's the goal is to become super cool with all these people. So
Rosie's
yes, Rosie. Okay, it might not be 30 now. I might have canceled for some people that I find annoying now. But
Right, we appreciate the support, BFAB.
I know. I'm
your 2 hour time clock.
I'm desperate for friendships. That's why I do it. I'm kidding.
It's been 2 hours already. Alrighty, everyone. I think we'll end the stream there because it's already been 2 hours.
Wait, I just gotta say my final speech.
Go on, do your final speech, BFAB.
I know Rosie's boring, guys. If you came here from Joanna or from me, please don't take it out on us.
I'm not boring. I'm fascinating.
Guys,
okay, that's all I had to say. I was worried that people might
go and watch Lord of the Bracelets. The Tower of Orthanc will thank you. It's a great two-hour film that's not definitely 4 hours, and yeah, I think that's my final words.
So if we go through the panel, BFAB, you can find his channel at BFAB, but he never uploads, so there's no point doing that.
Hey, I upload when I have something good to say.
So you can find the TommyCBricks channel at TommyCBricks, obviously.
No, it's Tommy C Arcade.
You can see, you can look at the Tommy C Arcade channel, but that is dead as fuck. There's only
I was going to say, I don't recommend looking at that.
And it's boring as fuck as well. But you can see Johanna's channel at HighTeaToys. And her channel is amazing, and she does.
Oh, here we go.
Wow,
Amazing
tipping!
lighting.
Wow. You know she's about to get married, Rosie. Okay.
And for the best channel, it's that TommyCBricks. Funnily enough, the stream you're watching, so it should be pretty easy to find the channel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, since Joanna sent her whole army, guys, remember, if you sub to this channel, you will hate your life. I guarantee it. I already do.
You could win one of these. So you've got.
Oh yeah, he's giving away something that cost him $2 to make. Guys,
there is your subscriber incentive.
$2, guys. I will send you $2.
No, actually, it costs about £3.20 to make on BrickLink, so that's about $4. So it's about twice.
$4. My bad, guys. Sorry, I can't afford to send you guys $4, but $2, we got a deal.
So
but the point is, BFAB, you could win it for free.
Oh, true.
One random subscriber out of 700, 800, whatever.
He's also touched it too, so just so you know, like you get the TommyCBricks touch. So
yes, exactly.
He doesn't wash his hands, from what I've been told. So
so make sure to subscribe to be entered in to win that. And on that note, we'll end it there. So bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Don't subscribe.
Do subscribe.
Don't.